here it's showing how you could hook up two DACs to the same microcontroller. So you have one serial data out, goes into serial data in, serial data in. The serial clock is shared, and the LDAC is shared, and the chip's like, so with the LDAC being shared, all four outputs will update at the same time. And there's two different chip selects. There's a chip select for this one, and a chip select for this one. CS0, CS1. The other thing they're showing on here is a lot of caps. And these caps, by putting a cap right at the chip, as the output is changing, and there's little instantaneous changes on the clock or little power surges, these chips help keep the power stable right at the chip, so you don't have to worry about voltage drops from the power supply to the chip, causing your output to fluctuate. I'm showing a 0.1 and a 10 microfarad in either one. We don't hook those up, and in this class, it works fabulously for what we need without those caps. But in a real situation where you want to have very stable output, you're going to want to put caps on your DACs. So this is showing the communication. This is right from the data sheet. So this is showing the communication for the over the SPI. And so when I was talking about this up here, I said the data changed on the rising edge, and it was red on the falling edge. They're showing here the data. The data is red on the rising edge. Let's see. It's actually kind of hard to tell. Looks like it's red on the rising edge, and then changes on the falling edge. Now, the polarity of the clock from chip to chip can change. So different manufacturers will read or set up on the rising or falling edge. It depends on the chip, and you need to look at the chip. And you can see over here what they say is the dash line. The dash line comes down and then it rises. The solid line stays low, then rises, then comes down. So the dotted line they call mode 1-1, and the solid line they call mode 0-0. And there's four different modes of clock phase and clock polarity, and you have to check the chip that you're going to use and verify that it matches. Now, most chips use the same mode, not all of them though. And by default in the lab, the default mode that gets picked is the most common mode, and it works with the DAC and with the LCD lab that we're going to